Everybody? It's Mekel Kasanova. I'm back. I do apologize for being late for this stream again. I think I'm 30 minutes late. And one of the things I wanted to just bring up to you guys is that one of the reasons I'm late is I had to prep for the impending hurricane that's out here in Hawaii. It's actually near Big Island. And I had to make sure at my job, because what I do is I do telephony and networking, so I had to make sure that the system was all prepped and ready and wasn't in any way going to be like compromised or anything, or just in case. So that took a little extra time. As you guys saw, like, I got a package from PDP today. Shout out to PDP for sending that. I really greatly appreciate it. Possibly might be doing a giveaway, and got a bunch of other stuff too. I got a new lighting setup which I can control with my app. It's pretty dope. But other than that, we're gonna get into some Fire Emblem Three Houses. I know I'm behind on my reviews, guys. Like, I've got a couple reviews I need to get out. It's just I have been working some pretty insane hours, and quite honestly, my creativity when it comes to creating a video or to do a review, even written, is just low. Like, my energy is just not there. And you guys know I've been pumping out doing reviews, well, not reviews, but interviews left and right, and I'm kind of drained, if I'm being completely honest. So I need a break. I'm gonna take the next couple days just to relax, recoup myself, get myself ready, and then come Saturday or Friday night, Saturday, I'll get right back to it. You know, it's not easy trying to do content creation and also trying to work a full 80-hour job, more like 50-60-hour job, and do content creation, podcasting, YouTube all full time. It's quite draining. So with that being said, you guys are ready, go ahead and play Fire Emblem. Yo, what's up, Zero? How's it going? Hopefully I'm coming through loud and clear on the chat. That was loud. Cool. How is your day going so far? Hopefully I don't drop any frames on this stream. There's a quite large possibility I might drop frames. The stream might stutter just because there is a impending hurricane. So we have a hurricane right off the coast of Big Island right now, and the reason I'm late for the stream is just because I had to prep for, at my job, prep for the hurricane coming through. Hopefully it doesn't hit too hard. And we also have, right after that, there's another hurricane. So this one's supposed to hit tomorrow or Friday. And then we have another hurricane that's going to hit right after.
The Golden Deer House is for students of the Lester Alliance. Our house leader is heir to the Alliance's leadership, House Regan. We have plenty of other prominent nobles as well.
Hi.
Ah, you must be the renowned mercenary who rescued Claude. Honestly, you should not have troubled yourself over the likes of him. My name is Lawrence Hellman Gloucester. You will want to remember it.
What house did you guys decide on when you were playing it?
Are you someone's guest? The dining hall's that way, if that's what you're looking for.
No, Raphael. That's Captain Gerald's kid. Hi, I'm Leonie Pinelli, Captain Gerald's first and greatest apprentice. I'm sure he's told you about me.
Nice to meet you. I'm Raphael Kirsten. Who are you again?
Damn. Bro, just straight up forgot who I was.
Are you that mercenary? Everyone's been talking about you.
So you picked the Black Eagles. Going in order, I want to play through it 3 times. The furthest last time I played this was 2 nights ago. Well, no, a night ago, and I went with Deer House, but I'm noticing that everybody's going with Deer House. So I think I'm just gonna go a different route this time.
I'm Hilda Valentine Goneril, and her name is...
Marianne von Edmund.
Are you joining the Knights of Saros or something? Well, I look forward to seeing more of you.
Well, the main reason too, like, you know, I was going with Deer House is because I'm so much like Claude, like on a personal level. How I act and operate. And I just saw it fitting, you know, that I would pick Claude, but then so many people I know that are YouTubers are just picking him and doing a stream with him. And I'm like, not really understanding what the reason is. I've seen some people say some things I kind of think are kind of odd for a reason to pick Deer House. Some folks have said that they picked Deer House because Claude's the first black character or main character in a Fire Emblem, and I'm like, okay, but I just picked him because of how he is. If everyone else is picking him, I don't know if I really want to pick him as well, or not for my first playthrough. Yeah, see, and that was my reason too. I really like Claude's personality.
Huh? Hey, what do you think? Yeah. That's so.
He just really reminds me of a younger me.
Okay.
What is this Travelers, Friends Travelers? What is that?
Hello.
See, I'm more of a melee guy, but I don't mind using an archer.
What? What do you want?
This is Vega.
I am Yuritsa. I teach here. Weapon instruction. These are the training grounds. Goodbye.
What's up, Simply Chris? How's it going, man?
Hello. Okay.
I guess it's time to go back and
Yes.
make my decision.
So, you've accepted a teaching position here. Pity. I was hoping you would lend your strength to the Empire.
The dialogue options in this game give you Persona vibes. Yeah, the whole structure of this game is so different than the typical Fire Emblem. It kind of makes me think of Fire Emblem Shadows of Valencia, because I think that's the only other one that went with a third-person style runaround, like similar to this. And the funny thing is, that was like a spin-off game off of the Shadow Dragon.
I never properly introduced myself, did I? My name is Edelgard von Hresberg. I am the princess and heir apparent of the Adrestian Empire. I wonder if you'll be tasked. I hope you've had a chance to meet everyone. Would you like to know more about any of the Black Eagles?
Okay. Hi.
That's so. You there? Yes.
I want to explore. Yeah, Valencia is a remake of Gaiden.
Hello. Yes.
Yeah, that was the NES one. It's funny how we never got the sequel to Shadow Dragon. I remember when it came out, people didn't really care for it, and then we got Japan got the sequel, and we never got the follow-up because it goes Shadow Dragon.
How are you enjoying your time at the Academy thus far?
Shadow
I hope you
Dragon.
have found our halls brimming with the vitality of well-intentioned souls.
So it goes Shadow Dragon, Fire Emblem Gaiden, or Shadows of Valencia, and then from there is Mystery of the New Emblem, which we never got that. Which just I just think it's interesting now that you got so many people now that enjoy Fire Emblem, but you know, now you got all these people there on it, and I'm not knocking that. I'm actually glad that people are enjoying Fire Emblem, but it's just kind of become another series, kind of like Persona, that is not as mainstream, you know. So streaming on YouTube kills your channel. What?
I suppose it is time for you to take charge of one of our 3 houses of students. I must note that I am personally against entrusting someone as lacking in trackable history as yourself with such a task. But it is as the Archbishop desires.
The Black Eagles, the Blue Lions, and the Golden Deer. All so different. I hope you've made it a point to get to know each of them.
Hey Zero, is there a patch for the DS version of the Mystery of the New Emblem?
Since you are new here, we have decided
Yeah,
to
Super
allow
Robot
you
Wars
first.
games are really good.
Manuela and I will take charge of the remaining 2 houses.
So you have chosen the Black Eagle. Are you having trouble deciding? Please, open your heart to the will of the goddess and choose carefully.
So here's the thing, guys. I want to go with the Golden Deer house. My problem is that everybody I know that's streaming this game has gone with Golden Deer. So I'm like, you know. Like, I honestly don't know what to do. It's like, I really do want to pick Golden Deer, but like I said, I don't want to play it and everybody else is doing the same exact thing. Hey, what's up, Fabian? Yo, Fabian, that's crazy. So, you know what's funny is I've actually heard that before about streaming on YouTube kills your channel. I have heard that. I think I heard that a couple months ago, but the thing is, I don't even see that as being factual. I'm gonna go with the Blue Lion house, guys.
So you have chosen the Blue Lions led by Dimitri, correct? Your heart has made its choice then. All I ask is that you guide these open minds with virtue, care, and sincerity.
They are all promising youths who bear the weight of Fodlan's future upon their shoulders. I hope you appreciate what an honor it is to lead them.
Is it me, or does the chick look like Palutena from Kid Icarus? And yeah, man, I've noticed that as I have started streaming on a regular, that more and more people are, you know, more people come through for my streams. I get to, you know, interact with more people. And it, you know, more people also go to my Twitch, or they'll go and check out my Twitter. So I don't know how true that is for like streaming being a negative for your channel. I don't know. I don't know if I can agree with that. Yeah, it's completely normal to see that dip, and I think, I mean, like I've said to you before, and many other people, like my channel has taken a hit. You know, I'm at 11,270 subs right now. It could be lower, and I don't know if that's due to, well, I really don't know what that's due to at all. But I was almost at 11,400 subscribers, and now I've taken a dip. I was trending upwards towards, at one point, potentially hitting, you know, 12,000 subscribers. I haven't done it. I mean, actually, my growth has slowed, but it's the summer. It happens. There are always trends. And usually in the fall or in the winter is when trends go up. So, I don't know. I mean, I'm not gonna stress about it, but I see a lot of people that just keep stressing over and over about that, and it's like, it's only when it's something that I think is really bizarre, like, you know, case in point when so many people, like, you get like a couple, anything over a couple hundred subs, or anything over 50 subs in a few days. I think that's bizarre. You say you have a friend, I mean, says a lot. As a stream, see, it's not even about the streaming, man. I don't know. I highly doubt it's about streaming.
Brother? Oh, I am so sincerely sorry. I did not mean to interrupt.
I'm in the middle of something, Flame. Is it urgent?
No, it's nothing. More importantly, who is this?
This is our newest professor at the Academy.
Oh my! A new addition to the Officers Academy! I am so very pleased to meet you, Professor. I am Sedith's little sister, Flame. I am so happy to make your acquaintance.
It's so crazy that I know almost all the voice actors in this game personally, man. It's so trippy. So crazy. Yeah, I expect August to be so. I feel like towards the end of August we'll see upward trend again. My goal, like, I'll put it out there, guys. Like, my goal for 20 like, my goal for 2019 was I wanted to hit 100,000 subscribers this year. I always like to overestimate and try to hit a marker. So if I hit 20, like, okay, so I wanted to hit 100,000. If I didn't hit 100,000, then I was good with 50. I didn't hit 50,000, I'm good with 20 to 25. And I started the year off with like 500 or 1,000 subs, and I'm where I'm at now. So I'm happy with it. You're guaranteed you're gonna hit 50K. I have absolutely no doubt about that whatsoever. I honestly think you can hit 100K this year. Truthfully.
Let us focus on the topic at hand. There is something you should be aware of. In a few days' time, there will be a mock battle between the three houses, intended to gauge the current progress of the students.
So there's something with I just switched back to using XSplit. I was having some issues with OBS, and I think really it is I need to take more time to sit and play with it. But one of the things I noticed with XSplit is I keep getting a notification that my CPU usage is too high. Now, I think it's quite possible that that's also due to me not utilizing the GPU instead of the CPU, which I should have just been taxing the GPU instead of the CPU. But I'll do tests on that later on tonight. Man, I can't believe I gotta work. Like, I'm completely not looking forward to work tomorrow. 'Cause I gotta be there at 5:30, and I've got to, gotta be there at 5:30 in the morning, and I gotta stay until probably 6 p.m. at night. Just because, we just did some changes to the phone lines for the call center, and then I've also gotta do some trainings. I've gotta do bunch of spot increment upgrades, so I'm just really not at all excited for tomorrow. And I have no podcast scheduled for this weekend. And a lot of people are like trying to get me to have them on have them on my show this weekend, and I'm like, I'm just not. I need a week to myself, like not a week, but a weekend to myself. Because I'm seriously going off for like 2 or 3 hours of sleep a day, and I'm running off of caffeine, coffee, and energy drinks, and I'm literally drained. It ain't the best thing to do. Yo, what's up, Max Splicer? How's it going, man? What'd you think of that leak, Street Fighter? I'm actually a little. I feel bad for Yoshinori Ono, just because of how that went down. I mean, I knew about those characters, but because of an NDA, I couldn't say anything. And it does suck that all of them got leaked like that. Okay, so in January you had 24,000. Yeah, dude, you've grown tremendously since January.
We will be using this battle as an opportunity to ascertain your own abilities as well. Please do not disappoint the Archbishop. That is all.
Wait, does this mean our new professor is... No, I really can't believe it! But I was speaking to you so casually, as though we were companions.
Okay, am I the only one that thinks the one guy looks like the dude from Wolf's Rain? He looks like Sume from Wolf's Rain.
Oh, I am so sorry, Professor. You just look the same age as the rest of us, and... Oh, and I'm sorry I just said that too. I really must watch my tongue.
And Capcom fans shit all over that. And I gotta say, like, I'm completely surprised that Maximilian had no idea who Lucia was from Final Fight 3. Like, I watched his video, he's like, yeah, I have no knowledge of who that is. And I'm like, hold up. How are you this big Street Fighter and Final Fight fan and you don't even know who the fuck Lucia is? I knew who she was straight off the bat. You know, like, that's crazy. And like, I was talking to Michael T. Coleman, the voice of Cody, and you know, we were talking about the, you know, potential of some things that are in the works, such as a revival of Final Fight. That's why we're having so many integrations of Final Fight in the Metro City into Street Fighter, you know, starting with Alpha 3, going into starting with Street Fighter 2, Street Fighter 3 Second Impact, going into Alpha 3, Street Fighter 4, and now into 5. And there is talks of a work where they're going to try, like, Capcom wants to revive, and it's mainly because of Streets of Rage 4. Now, this is stuff I've heard on the inside. I don't have an NDA or anything bounding me from saying anything, but there is talks of a project they are working on, a beat 'em up title, and it is potentially going to be Final Fight, set during the time of Cody as mayor now, to run concurrent with Street Fighter 5 timeline, potentially Street Fighter 6, which Street Fighter 6 is an R&D, but that's not going to be out for another couple years. But yeah, that was shocking that he didn't have any idea who Lucia was. You know, I and this is not the shit on Max, you know, I got respect for him, but it is just shocking that if you're gonna, you know, pass yourself off as a huge Capcom fan, you know, exactly like you're saying, Fabian, that you know, you played Final Fight and used Final Fight and whatnot, and you have no idea who she is, and has even claimed that Final Fight 3 is the best Final Fight. It's just shocking that he didn't know who she was. And no, Mac, it just makes sense. Like, I mean, I put it this way: a lot of the people that are hopping on Street Fighter only are on Street Fighter from Street Fighter 4 onward. A lot of people don't even know the expanded universe. A lot of people haven't even picked up on the fact that Zeku is the originator of the Strider unit. And Strider is now part of the Street Fighter timeline. As is Captain Commando. Gamer Thumb, you said, wait, another Final Fight beat 'em up? Yeah, there's a project in the works right now that is the Capcom beat 'em up. That will potentially be announced next year. It is, it may even be in it this year, they may announce it, but, they really want to, include or basically bring back Final Fight centered around, you know, Cody being mayor. There's already been some readings for the script that I know, but like I said, there's nothing more, like there's no title or anything like that, but I know it's centered around Metro City, concurrent with Street Fighter 5. Yeah, Strider. Zeku is the Master of Guy. He was released back in was it early 2016? End of, I want to say late 2016, early 2016 is when they released him. And he is basically the origin point of the Strider unit since he left the Bushin clan. Yeah, Mac, you said you grew up with Tekken, so you never been a captain. Oh, dude, that makes perfect sense. Like, there's no reason why. There's no reason you would know that unless you were into like Final Fight, beat 'em ups, and Street Fighter. But it's just surprising that Max dude didn't know that, and he's claimed Final Fight 3 is. I don't know. I'm shocked that nobody's roasting him in the comment section about that. So you gonna do an update?
I just don't know about all of this.
I'll admit, it doesn't sit well with me either. After all, we wish to show you due respect.
Sure, but if the professor says it's okay, shouldn't that be enough? That is, if your highness can consent to such a thing. After all, we're already speaking this way to our future king, so we may as well relax our speech with our professor too, right?
Well, we're not in the kingdom, so it only goes to follow that we should all speak companionably. I concede. If the professor says it's fine, we ought to accept that kindness gratefully.
As for me, I'm not sure I can manage.
You don't have to force yourself if it's too difficult. You're fine with that too, right, Professor?
I really feel bad for Yoshinori Ono though. Like all that work that they put in. Now there is something I am bound by an NDA. There is like this announcement right now with these three characters is not it. There's more stuff coming. And I can't elaborate more on that, but the Capcom team has really been working hard, and to see all their hard work to try and fix Street Fighter 5, to bring more characters, satiate the fans, and for them to just shit all over it. And there's also, maybe there's a personal investment for me too, because I am friends with so many of the team, both the Japanese team, the voice actors, the animators, testers, and the coders. I just feel a certain kind of way with how the Street Fighter fandom is acting. Yeah, Poison was dope. Having Honda back, they've been begging for Honda for the longest. They finally get them and they shit all over it. We're begging for Poison, they get her, they shit all over her. Now we got Lucia. And now they're shitting all over her. Yeah, Zero, I was happy with the characters they announced. I mean, I like I said, I'd known about it for months now.
Come to the training ground later. There, you will show me what you're capable of.
You aren't wasting any time, are you, Felix? As it were, count me in for any such battle.
Pardon me, but I would also love to observe you in battle for future reference, if that's okay with you.
Yeah, Fabian, you're right, man. The internet shits on everything. This is fucking ridiculous. Ain't nothing safe. I mean, everything, they literally fucking shit on everything. You know, and I don't get it. You know, and you're right, Youngblood is currently the punching bag. And people are making up shit like microtransactions. Okay, and this is a bit of a dig, but how the fuck is Young Ya gonna even review a game or talk about a game he hasn't even played? And this has been an issue of mine with Young Ya for a while. Not only him, but Upper Echelon Games and a couple other YouTubers, where they sit and they do these pieces, let's call it for what it is, it's a fucking hit piece, on a game that they haven't even touched. It blows my mind, you know? You say, yeah, it's been disheartening to see the reaction on Twitter, but oh well, it doesn't really affect me. You say you got shit for MK11, a positive review because it's SJW. Man, the MK11 wasn't even SJW at all. Like, I don't even understand why people were like making videos left and right. They're gonna boycott it because it was feminist and all this other shit. And it's like, no. You're right. Negativity equals views, which equals money.
Ash, I won't have you speak of merely watching. You should join us as well.
If you get injured, simply say the word and I'll patch you up straight away.
Yo, and the voice actress for her, I'm friends with her. That's Dorothy Fawn. You guys would know her as Kaoru Kamiya from Rurouni Kenshin. She's also Meryl from Trigon.
Your Highness, do take care not to go overboard. You worry too much to do. I'll be fine, I promise.
My companions, is there not something inherently wrong with crossing blades as a way to bond with each other?
Huh, I never thought of it that way. Well, if that's how you feel, I suppose you'll just stay behind while the rest of us are at the training ground?
Ingrid, my dearest friend, you really are too harsh on me.
Well then, Professor, what do you think? As you can see, the Blue Lion House is a lively bunch, but you'll find none who work harder.
Yo, there's been a lot of updates to Street Fighter V since you last played it, bro. You've got at least 2.5 seasons worth of characters. My favorite character is still Cody. That's my dude. Zero, you said that's who you thought of. You heard Meryl voice. Yeah, that was her. That's I talked to Dorothy Fawn like almost every other day. Bruh. Bruh. I'm over here like you say you got Ryu and Ken? Bruh. You joking, right?
You serious?
I'm certain we'll cause our fair share of trouble, but I'm very much looking forward to the year ahead.
Yo, I highly recommend Eunice. Eunice is amazing. Under Night and Birth. I'm so ready for the next one, man. Ah, God, I need it on the Switch so I can play it on the go. Dilla, I told you, I played the first week, got pissed. Like, got to take quickly off. You weren't shitting me when you said that. My guy's over here like, yo, I got Ryu and Ken. Like, bruh. Sarah says, funny for this month's like. Street Fighter 5 at launch was
Say,
booty.
while you're here, I'd like to use this device I designed to determine whether the power of a crest resides within you. Won't hurt a bit. Promise. You don't know about crests? Well, allow me to tell you everything, absolutely everything about them. Is your calendar clear? This will take a while. Crests are a fascinating topic, but before one can dive deeply into said topic, one must first understand what crests are. They are power incarnate.
That's the thing too. King of Fighters 14 had a phenomenal launch. Like with the amount of characters, you had 50 characters, all diverse, play fully fundamentally different than one another. And the people shitted on the game just because of the graphics, which was patched within a couple months, but because that's how they showed it, that's what stuck with people. And it's sad. It's really sad because Kingdom Fighters 14 is a phenomenal game.
They are said to have been bestowed upon humans by the goddess countless ages ago. They exist within the flesh and are passed down through bloodlines. Those who carry crests may excel at magic, display exceptional strength, or any number of boons. Each crest has its own power, the nature of which is beyond mortal understanding. For now.
I mean, it does. It's just... This one's way more story heavy than the others are. Because other Fire Emblems typically go in this formula. You see a cutscene, there's talking, and you go straight into battle. Kind of similar to how Tiny Metal is, but this one is following the formula set by the 3DS remake of Gaiden. Mac, you say you gotta go, you gotta be productive, finish some writing, maybe some editing. Have a good stream. And thank you for coming through, bro. You're not really into the tactical stuff, are you? But I mean, it's okay. I like tactical games mainly because it's just like chess for me. Fire Emblem Warriors is dope though.
I suspect as much, yes. But we won't know for sure unless I look into the matter. As I said, crests are passed down through the blood. However, just because someone carries a crest does not necessarily mean
you get on that Tiny Metal then, bro.
As well. Only a scarce few descendants of a crest's bloodline end up inheriting that crest's power. Perhaps one of your ancestors bore a crest, and you just happen to inherit it.
Yo, Zero.
This is how a crest usually
hilarious.
presents itself, after
Wait,
all.
who was first tactical game?
Yes, of course.
The first tactical game was the Scale 5 complete.
Now then,
Man,
please go
she
ahead and
hated
hold
the
out your
shit
arm
out of
over
that
this
game.
device here. What is this? A pattern I've never seen before. Is it possible an as yet undiscovered crest has been detected? To think there are still crests out there that even I am unaware of.
Bro,
how thrilling!
You've missed a lot when it comes to Street Fighter.
Pardon my unrestrained jubilation. I have much to consider. You may leave now. I have more research to do in regard to this crest. Yes, so very much more research. But for now, your work here is done.
Yeah, because there's the story mode. You got the full story mode. You've got the arcade mode. All the character intros and endings. The individual offshoot story mode. And then you got all the new characters. Yeah, and all the extra stages. You missed a lot of content with Street Fighter 5. And costumes. I didn't mind Disgaea 5. But I know she was not a fan of it at all. Exactly, like from when you played it, Fabian, to now you've missed like 3 seasons. Yeah, for Lehua, I told her that, you know, tactical games, you just had to get used to it.
What could this line here be indicating? Perhaps it represents a lack of symmetry. Or perhaps...
Man, it didn't just plummet it.
Oh,
Chunk that motherfucker and
it
it went down the well.
That, but to a greater degree than usual.
It really is. That level cap is insane. I don't know. Like, I'm the type, I'll play a game, I'll play it to completion, but I have to really love a game to want to do a 100% run. Yeah, it's 9,999. I don't know how some people just like
professors of the Officers Academy receive a
insane
schedule
with it.
for the month ahead. It notes the days on which events and missions will take place that month. Pay careful attention to your schedule so that you may thoughtfully plan what you intend to do each month and when.
Yep. You only have like a fraction of an opportunity to even try and beat those bosses. It's insane. It is freaking insane. You know what's crazy, Fabian, is I'm still in the very beginning of the game. Like, typically if anyone else had played this, they would have been through it already, but because... I don't know, I guess I'm just... Is that how I'm just talking and stopping playing? This is taking way longer. Hey man, you like... okay, so this is one thing I picked up from you, Fabian. I can tell you're more into Western games than Japanese games. Yeah, that's because Assassin's Creed has a faster speed to it. Why is my guy walking like that?
These are the students' quarters. To better help you supervise them, you also have a room here. Your room is here at the end. Commoner students also reside on the first floor, while the second is primarily for students of noble birth.
So crazy, the voice of Sethith, Mark Whidden. Like, it's so crazy how I tower over that guy. Yo, he's like... Is he 5'2"? In real life, 5'2", 5'3"? It's crazy. But he's actually going to be coming out here to Hawaii September. He's going to be staying at my place. It's pretty crazy.
As a rule, we try to avoid discrimination based on social status here, but the nobility can be quite insistent when it comes to matters of propriety. Speaking of, it would be best for you to avoid improper conduct. I expect you to set a good example for the students.
How many voice actors have I met?
I'm not too keen on the professor of my class. I really hope to focus more on strategy.
So Mark Whidden, Ruben Langdon, Michael T. Coleman, Young Bosch, the voice actor for Virgil. Can't think of his name right now. Nika Apostolides, Matt Mercer, Dorothy Fawn. Voice actress that just recently passed that was Minnie Mouse. Met her, know her, knew her. Dan Southworth, that's his name. Yeah, I'm real cool with him. Who else? Richard Epcar. Christopher Smith. And it's funny because Christopher Smith is okay. Actually, it's actually really funny. You guys remember Rufus from Street Fighter 5? I mean Street Fighter 4, and current guy G, Street Fighter 5. They're both voiced by Chris Smith. Chris Smith also voices Joker in Lego Batman. And then what's his name? Richard Epcar voices Joker in Justice and Raiden, and he's Geese Howard. That was pretty crazy. And he's Joe Joestar, the JoJo's Bizarre Adventure. And he's like voiced over. Originally it was like 500 characters. Now he's probably voiced like close to 1,000. And he's got the biggest voice acting company in the U.S. and almost in the world. Like every TV show, movie, and anime or video game, he's usually the director on it. I've also met Callie Bear, who's the voice of Gohan as well as the voice of Ryu, and Sosuke Aizen from Bleach, any other stuff. Max Middle, he's the voice of what's his name? Meliodas from Seven Deadly Sins. The voice of Mega Man from Mega Man 11. Ben Diskin, he's the voice of Mega Man from Mega Man 11. He's also the voice actor for Bond from Seven Deadly Sins. And he's in Bloodstained. He was the alchemist guy. The voice of M. Bison, Gerald C. Rivers. He's really, really good. He's like family to me. He's like my dad in a way. I talk to him a lot. I talk to him about a lot of my personal stuff, and he always gives some really good advice. I should probably just call him Dad. Josie Rivers, love that guy. He's super awesome. You'd be amazed at a lot of the commercials he does. A lot of people wouldn't know it because his range is crazy. Also friends with D.C. Carlson. You guys would know him as the original Kratos. And the guy who, I can't think of his name, but he voiced not Richard Armitage, but the guy who voiced Gabriel Belmont. Can't think of his name. Robert Carlyle. Yes, him. Yeah, the guy from Living Single. And he went on to be Kratos. And then the other person, the guy who voices Sagat, I recently started talking with him. Okay with him, cool with him. not Sean Schimmel, but the guy who voices Vegeta and All Might. I don't know why I'm getting bad with names. I'm cool with him. Vic Mignogna. Vic Mignogna, I'm gonna be actually hanging out with him at Hawaii Con. And Snake. David Hayter. Another cool friend. I actually became friends with him through Gerald C. Rivers.
Maybe I should talk to my professor about transferring to a different class.
But yeah, I am the voice actor broker.
I hear there will be a mock battle soon. We must not neglect our training. I trust that you will carefully study the strengths and weaknesses of each of your students, that you may provide effective guidance. Regardless of the results, this battle will be a great learning experience. Even so, what is the point of competition if the aim isn't to win?
Yeah, I mean, there's a whole lot more that I know. I just can't think of names at the moment. Bonnie Gordon. She voices Rainbow Mika in Street Fighter V. I'm drawing a blank. Oh yeah, the dude that oh my god, how can I? Sean Chiplock. That's my homie. Sean Chiplock was Rivali in Breath of the Wild. He's also Reen Swartzer in Trails of Cold Steel.
As this is your first time at the monastery, please allow me to show you the ropes.
And Sean Chiplock's also Noob Saibot in Mortal Kombat 11.
Both students and teachers of the Officers Academy are free to use the facilities within the monastery. For example, you can dine with others at the dining hall, or partake in one-on-one combat at the training grounds. I encourage you to wander around the monastery and lend an ear to the people living here. There are bulletin boards in various places around the monastery. Have you seen them, Professor? There you can find requests from various sources, as well as information about the market. If you fulfill these requests, you should eventually be able to use even more of the facilities here. The bulletin board gets updated frequently. You would do well to check it once a month.
You mean like at a convention or something? Oh yeah, Sean Chiplock was in Persona. He was Majima. How were they in person? I mean, some of the voice actors are cool in person. Some are, I would highly suggest staying away from their social medias.
This probably goes without saying, but no matter which facility you use, it will take up a considerable amount of your time. It's helpful to plan out activities in advance, so that you don't mistakenly squander your time here. Professors at the Officers Academy are expected to have exceptional leadership skills. Students and teachers alike must devote themselves to their studies and strive to acquire great wisdom, even outside their respective fields.
His Highness has said that he trusts you, and I have no cause for doubt. But if you mistreat him in any way, I will take action. I have a request.
Oh, Professor! Have you adjusted to life at the Academy yet?
Me? I'm still not used to it. I'm not one for all this studying and training.
Hey, Teach. I hear there's gonna be a mock battle between the houses. I'm not gonna lie, I'm a bit concerned about facing an elite mercenary like you. Maybe take it easy on us. What do you say?
Man, I so wish I had picked him.
What the?
His persona is so like mine. Feel some kind of way, people. I actually zoom in with my camera. There we go. I'm zoomed in. I don't know why it keeps defaulting to trying to pick up audio from my
Right, right.
keep trying to pick up camera from my my camera. I mean audio from my camera. You say you've met Ryuji on Tamaki, Makoto, Taba, Goro Akechi, and Yusuke. Man, you better be out there interviewing these voice actors.
I'm Captain Gerald's first and best apprentice. I can beat anyone, Professor. Even you if I have to. It may have been only for a short time, but I learned from the absolute best.
I was just heading back to my room. Bye!
Professor? Hey, Professor. If you got spare time, wanna join me for a trip into town? We could try to pick up beautiful girls. Or not. I'm kidding. Don't look at me like that.
You ain't kidding.
Professor, I've got a small favor to ask.
Yeah, some of them are actually really down to earth and cool. Many of them have astronomical egos, and it's for me it's a bit off-putting. Like, there are some voice actors I wouldn't even go near with a 50-foot pole. The voice actress for what is her name? Harley Quinn. God, dude, she's got her ego is
The
astronomical.
Great Tree Moon is the best time of the year for naps. I could just forget all about my assignment. Yeah.
Let's see. I'm a little busy. I really can't right now. I got a lot of things to do. Work and stuff like that. Why don't you look at the flowers in the greenhouse instead? They're pretty.
Oh, dude, I've already had a Kick Vic person on there. When I interviewed Emily Neves, she's one of the Kick Vic people. Initially, I don't think she wanted to come on my show because she thought I was gonna be I stand with Vic, even though I do stand with Vic. I did let her know. I'm like, look, I'm not getting involved with that. Yeah, well, she is one. She is directly involved with that. She was the voice of Goku's mom in the movie that came out this year, and she's very high up in Funimation. She had a very big part in that whole situation. Monica Rial has a huge ego, so she's not really approachable. Jamie Marchi is also not really approachable. I mean, Chris Sabat, in a way, isn't that. I mean, he's cool, but he's not that approachable. One person who's really not approachable is Sean Schimmel. That guy is unique. I'm just gonna leave it at unique. I don't want to say anything that's gonna hinder me ever interviewing him, but it's kind of funny. I remember Lucas called him out. He called out Sean Schimmel, called him a beta. Pissed off Sean Schimmel. And that led to Sean Schimmel DM and Lucas. And then they got on the phone. He gave Lucas his phone number, told him to call him. And it kind of went from there. They're cool now, but Lucas even put out a video defending Sean Schimmel, but yeah, Sean's a unique individual. Yeah, that's a unique one. But one of the things too is like when that whole Vic situation happened, a lot of people were trying to get my input on it. And I said it then, I'll say it now. Like, until I've got some evidence that proves that Vic was guilty, to me, he's innocent until proven guilty. This whole trial by social media, public lynching, and its outrage culture, I'm not for it. And I just think that people who don't have really a case in court use social media and public shaming and public outrage and all that to get their way. And I just, there's nothing against Vic. Everything that they've brought up against Vic has been either completely false or they took an alternative take on it and tried to make it seem like he did something. And then there's video evidence coming out showing that whatever they said was untrue. And that Monica Rial has really proven herself to be a bit of a liar. As well as the voice actress for Videl. They've really been lying under oath and have been constantly proven to be lying. But because they are celebrities, I don't think anything's going to happen to them. My take on this whole situation is this was just done to get him out of the way because he's too high up. And what's the best way to get rid of someone if you can't get them to step down and get out of the way? You get rid of them. Yeah, Fabian, if he actually did something, he does deserve to pay for it. But there's no evidence that he did anything, And I look at a person's character too, and the fact that he stayed quiet for months, or for weeks rather, and months, as they, all these accusations about him online, and they, not only the voice actors, but also the, Funimation as a whole, and all these other companies just came against him, and they just publicly denounced him, and then all these hit pieces came out. This is really disgusting that they did all that, and then the minute the man says, yeah, he just, dude, there's no way I could have been that composed. But, he kept his composure. And I respect the fuck out of him for that, because, that showed his character, no matter what they did. And not once, not even now, or at any point from when this started to where it is now, has Vic ever personally attacked anyone. He's never been vile online. He's never gone after anyone. Even in the delegations that they're having now, he's not done anything to attack these people. He doesn't even want money. He just wants his career back because they robbed him of that, you know. And it's, as someone who interviews voice actors, I'll say this: I'm cool with a lot of people, and I'm friends with a couple that I can count on one hand that are voice actors. A lot of these voice actors are really fucked up individuals. A lot of them are. Not my homies. You know, my homies Nick, Mark, Ruben, you know, some dope people, especially Gerald Rivers, super dope. But a lot of these voice actors, I don't know if it's because they're in California. I don't know if it's because of how odd California is, but for people who are claiming to be so tolerant, they have been some of the most hateful people I've ever seen. And I've experienced a lot of hatred, but to see how these people are, it even changed my perspective of some of my favorite characters I used to enjoy them voicing. Yeah, you're right. Celebrity, it doesn't make you perfect. But, you know, it's just, there's some things that Lehua and I have seen, some things that we have heard, and that's why I could not just get behind this whole Kick Vic thing. You know, there's a lot going on that I can't go into detail about, but it's some really disgusting shit. Is it? Is it better now? Hopefully it's better now. Well, I had to gain here so it doesn't pick up all the background noise. And so that it doesn't pick up all of my little movements. But hopefully that's better. But yeah, you know, I've seen a lot, I've heard a lot, and you know, oh, that's mainly because it's also picking up the background noise of the air conditioner. Like if I were to turn the air conditioner off, you wouldn't hear anything. But if I turn it off, it gets so hot in here. That's one of the reasons why I'm actually gonna order a new mic. I'm gonna order a XLR mic. It's the I think it's the Audio Technica, the AT2020. And it's apparently, it's so good that unless I'm right on it, if I'm away or like over here or here, there'd be no way for you to hear me. But because this is a USB mic and because it's a dynamic mic, you're gonna hear everything. I was hoping it wasn't still bad like that, but I guess it still is. What about now? Is the volume too high? I mean, I can turn it down. But it does, yeah, I can hear the kickback.
I'm a little busy.
Yeah, I just gotta, I would so like to just keep using this mic because I really enjoy it, but the truth is, because of my air conditioner, it makes it very difficult. Are they really that bad though? I mean, I know they've gotten some good press, but I'm wondering if people just said that just,
Did you come to look at the plants too?
you know.
The greenhouse here is really incredible.
Just
There are
be
so
in
many
good
rare
graces.
flowers I'd never seen back home, and herbs I never even knew existed. My adoptive father is the real expert. He taught me everything I know about herbs, including how to tell them apart and how to make medicines. You should try looking around the greenhouse sometime if the mood strikes you. Maybe something will catch your eye.
I mean, the Blue Yeti is definitely one of the best mics out there. There's no question about that. But I think one of the issues with the Blue Yeti that I personally have is one, the size, two, the weight. It is a big stressor on my boom arm. I think for me, given that they are USB mics, I will compare them to the HyperX Quadcast and the Blue Yeti. Yeah, the Blue Yeti is stupidly heavy. There's no reason for it to be as heavy as it is. I should drop a link of the one that I'm looking at getting. Actually, let me grab that right now so I can show you. Because apparently this mic, and it's USB and XLR, and it does not pick up any background noise. But to be honest, the real mic that I want is the Shure Cardioid Dynamic mic. That is the microphones that I really want to get. This is crazy how, I mean, there's also the Rodecast. That's a good one. This is crazy. Oh, that ain't the one. There's another mic. Ah, there it is. So this is supposed to be the mic to end all mics. Fabian, I'll send it to you. I sent you the link. Yes, I just dropped you the links on what do you call it? Bruh. Man, I'm mad hungry. I gotta wait for Lehua to get off work. I'm actually wondering if she's gonna call me, because Lehua, she actually had a procedure done on her shoulder today. She's been in a lot of pain the last week, and she had this massive growth in her back. Well, not massive, but it's like the size of like a trying to think of what to compare it to, but it was abnormal growth on her back, and she had to go under the knife today to get rid of it. And it was a cyst. We didn't know she had it, but I know she's been complaining about being in a lot of pain, to the point where she like couldn't really move her neck, couldn't really move her arm, her left arm. She couldn't raise it at all. It could have been worse. It could have possibly it could have gotten worse. Possibly cancerous. But they were able to, they cut it all out today. She was under the knife probably like in a couple hours. They cut it all out, and I told her to stay home, but she decided to go to work anyway just because she didn't want to. Well, that's the other thing that is kind of shitty is because she's a store manager, she can't take off work really, so she had to go into work. But yeah, she's been texting me all night saying like she's in a lot of pain because the anesthesia is wearing off and painkillers. She can't really take her painkillers because they make her drowsy. She's not gonna have another day off, I think, until probably Friday. Yeah, I mean, I'm glad she's doing well because that had me concerned. I was like, man, I already went through cancer. I did not want to see her go through it. I'm glad it wasn't to that level of seriousness. Yo, what's up, Dave?
My thanks.
Dave, what do you think of this Fire Emblem so far? I know you keep going back and playing Path of Radiance. Hey, yo, Dave, you and Zero should be talking on here because y'all are both Fire Emblem fans through and through. We were talking about I was sad earlier that new Mystery of the Emblem never got brought to the US because of how people just wouldn't play it. I can't be the only person that thinks that a lot of people hopping onto this Fire Emblem are gonna quickly drop it. Wait, so there is a translation patch for new Mystery of the Emblem? So I could... Okay, I gotta ask you guys, Dave and Zero, do R4 cards still work? Because I would love to be able to play ROMs on my 3DS, and I do not know how.
Goddess, I pray to thee. Please protect us.
Dude, I still have one somewhere and I can't use it. I'm not sure if is it due to like the firmware or something? Oh, so you gotta hack the 3DS to use the R4. So there's a Citra, oh, so that's for PC, Fabian, the Citra emulator?
Unbelievable.
The
Imperial Princess, the Crown Prince, and the heir to the Alliance's leading house. This is one exceptional year, that's for sure. If you're a teacher here, you better watch your step. If anything were to happen to those kids, well, suffice to say that it could harm the reputation of the Church of Saros, which we've spent almost a millennium establishing.
Oh snap, I need to get on that. I will say this though, this one is a bit jarring to me to an extent. The reason I say it's a bit jarring is because I'm so used to a certain formula when it comes to my Fire Emblem games that, you know, this is just given the option of exploration, and I'm cool with it. It kind of throws off the pacing for me for a Fire Emblem game. Like I said, it kind of reminds me of whatchamacallit, Shadows of Valencia.
Hello there, Professor. Well, I call you that, but I am afraid I am not a student here myself.
I'm straight asking that. Where can I visit you then?
My brother would not be pleased if he heard you saying such things.
Hey girl, hey, no, don't hit me with that me too. I'm just saying, you know. Yo, she trying to hit me with that me too though. Yo, HLO, what's up, man? Thank you for coming through. And Dave, you say you haven't gonna play till you get back to the States. I actually might be able to get my hands on another collector's edition. Because what I had ordered from Amazon, I ordered one for myself and one for Lehua because she really wanted to get in on Fire Emblem. Oh, damn it. Are you serious? I lost. Bruh. So if her brother ain't gonna be pleased, here's a question I need to be able to ask her a follow-up question. Like, hey girl, I see you got that green hair. I see them green eyes. So even if your brother ain't gonna be happy with it, what about you? How you feel? Hey shorty, what's your name, shorty? Where your boyfriend at? Where your man at? No, I'm kidding. Oh, damn it. Yeah, I might be able to get my hands on another one because, like I said, like I ordered that one, and it was supposed to be 2 from Amazon, which ooh, you might get wifed up then. I ordered the 2 from Amazon, 1 for me, 1 for her. I should have got 3. You know, to be honest, I should have just ordered 3 and just did 1 for a giveaway. But got the 2, and Amazon just lost my shipment. They're in the process of refunding me. And then, like I said, like the dude from Nintendo hit me up. I was like, nah, don't got it. And then he's like, oh, what's your address? It helped that he's a local boy also from Hawaii, so can't complain about that.
The monastery is kind enough to provide a sanctuary for my brother and I. He's the only family I have. Might you help me with a favor?
Is it bad that I kind of just want to get to like the combat? I feel like this is becoming like a cross between like Fire Emblem and Xeno.
Greetings. Here at the monastery, I have had many great learnings from many great people. I am hopeful to have learnings from you too. As forever, I will do my best trying.
We gotta do a panoramic right here. Girl is thick. Okay, she might get wiped up.
Yes. I'm busy. Do you want something? I can't right now, but let's fight soon. I look forward to beating you.
Well, that sounds like Johnny Young Bosch. I think that is. Yo, can you wipe up Manuela? And also, I don't think Manuela is someone you'd want to. I mean, I'd smash. If I can smash Manuela, I would. But I don't know. Hey, I'm talking. Look, now I'm talking about digitally. Digitally, if my avatar has the option to smash, best believe I'm about to be slapping them cheeks. Okay? About to get all them sweet walls. I'm about to be up in there like, yeah. Yeah. Hot Swings maiden call. Yeah. Look at that form, man. Oh, you can marry dudes too? I mean, that's cool for the people into that. That ain't, you know, that ain't my cup of tea, but hey, you know. Let's see.
The following announcement.
Yeah! Look at that form, man! Look at that! Look at it! Respect it. Yeah! Look at that form, man! Look at that! Look at that! Respect it. Yeah! Look at that form, man! Look at that! Look at that! Respect it. Yeah! Look at that form, man! Look at that! Look at that! Respect it.
Yo, I had to. Oh, yo, Fabian, this is why I'm telling you, yo. If you get this mixer, you do these on stream, man. You go. You know what? I think you need to have this for Christmas. I think this is gonna be your Christmas gift. Let me get you the Go XLR. You're gonna have some of the most wild shit on this mix board. You're gonna be like, hey Mekel, and be like, what? You're gonna be like,
Yeah! Look at that form, man! Look at that! Look at it! Respect it.
oh my god. You know what? I should do that for every single female I run into in this game. Be like, yeah! Oh my god. Yeah, that's crazy. Oh god. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing right now. Day special. What am I doing? Am I trying to... Wait, see me and tell me if I share a meal with Manuela, it's still not gonna be... Yeah, what that broad at? Let me go see her. Where Big Booty Judy at?
That's so.
Be like, hey Manuela, where you at, girl? I came to smash. Amiibo gazebo. That's dope.
All right.
Is what it is. Yeah, you're right. It is what it is.
Professor, nothing to report. By the by, have you ever regretted a decision and wished you could go back and undo it? It's too bad there's no lesson for how to turn back the old clock, huh? But I suppose a bad decision isn't worth all that fuss anyhow.
Yo, Fabian, when we saw Shaft, that movie was hilarious. That movie was hilarious. Yeah, you know, when I was waiting on my physical, when I found out they had lost it, I just went ahead and bought the digital with the expansion pass and everything. Zero, you say you can eat the fish, but Manuela instead she likes that. It says she likes that eating is also part of someone's quest too. Oh, she likes eating? Does she like pie? Bruh, that Shaft movie had me in tears. God, that movie was fun. That was like the funniest fucking movie I'd seen in a long time. Where is Manuela?
Hello, Professor. I have a teeny tiny question for you, if that's all right. You haven't seen a man with hair the same color as mine, a scowling face, and a generally gloomy demeanor, have you? Well, yes. It's a bit difficult to explain. Please just let me know if you do see him, okay?
Yes. I hear a member of House Stressfeld, the ruling family of the Empire, has entered the Officers' Academy for the first time in ages. It is said
where is
that the
Manuela? I
Adrestia
want to go see
Empire's
her.
very founding was aided by none other than Saint Seros. That is why the crest of Seros is on the Imperial flag. In recent years, a rift has developed between the Empire and the Church. Let us hope this will be a good opportunity for both parties to reforge their close relationship of years past.
Show us in a second. I'm talking
There
to
are
you.
two types of crests. Major crests manifest their power most effectively, while minor crests are slightly weaker. It is said that the closer a person's blood relation is to various saints and heroes, the higher their chance of bearing a major crest. Of course, there are also examples of major crests manifesting in children whose parents bear no crest whatsoever. The exact nature of how and why crests are inherited is still...
I have a feeling that this is tied to Marth's world somehow. I gotta go up to the next floor. Alright.
Hi, Professor. Have you gotten around to visiting the library yet? It's absolutely loaded with valuable information. I only wish I wasn't burdened with the necessity of sleep, so I could spend all my hours there. In a manner, yes. But it's more that I want to learn as much as I possibly can.
That's dope. Alright, we about to go up to the... We on a mission, fellas. We on the second floor. Where's she at, though? Where's she at, though? I don't see her. I don't see her. I know that woman from a mile away when I see her.
Really?
Ray up, man. I ain't got no interest in that chick. Where's she at? Where is my girl at? Where's she at? I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to smash. I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to smash. Man, fuck that dude. I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to. Hey, girl. Hey, girl. How you doing? How you doing? I see you and your puppies is out to see me. How you doing?
A mock battle? This early? Wow, Professor. They're not giving you any time to settle in, are they?
No, but you probably wouldn't either, girl. How you doing?
Don't worry, though. Should you get injured, I will care for you all through your recuperation. I will see to you oh so very, very personally.
Yeah! Look at that form, man! Look at that! Look at it! Respect it. Yeah! Look at that form, man! Look at that! Look at that! Respect it. Yeah! Look at that form, man!
Wait, did I talk to her on the previous day? I have not seen part 1. No, what? Ah! Oh. I mean, you know, for the culture, I gotta look at that. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. Hold up. You mean to tell me? And this is me having a serious moment, hell. You mean to tell me, Zero? I could have been getting them sweet walls since day 1? Oh man, you didn't start something. I'm about to go see Big Booty Judy. You said lock the door? I'm over here like...
Yeah! Look at that form, man!
Man, you started something, bro. I just need to go back and see. Soft reset? No, I just been... This is the first time I ain't done it, man. I'm over here like... See? Zero, this is all your fault. I didn't even know about this. I could have been getting what? Well, my avatar would have gotten them walls, but still, it's the same damn thing. Look, I'm a rush. I'm on a mission. I'm on a mission to smash. Man, I feel some kind of way. Where's she at?
Let's see.
I don't care. I'm on my way. Ooh, let's see. Oh, here to visit? Oh, you already know, girl.
Oh, Professor! Dropping by so soon? I expected we'd take some time, exchange a few smiles as we passed in the hall, flirt a bit, you know. Well, you're here now, and I do like a man who knows what he wants. Lock the door. Huh. That welcome didn't faze you at all, did it? What's the matter? Don't you like me? Or are you just so innocent you don't understand me? Oh, Professor! Well, you're here, huh?
All right, HLO, you have a good one, man. Get some rest. I was over there ready. She over there with the teases. Man, I can't fuck with no woman like that. But I ain't. I'm a corrupted soul. I'm for the darkness. She could have took me there. Man. That's some bullshit. Get on with this game. I'm over here. This is the part I want to get to is the goddamn battles. I'm over here running around trying to smash.
Hey, you.
What you want? I mean, you wait. You are a nerd. You already know they say them church girls is the freaky ones. Anyways, wait, so you can marry Manuela? I talked to her already, right?
Battle? This early? Don't worry, though.
Yeah, you can definitely take care of me.
Apparently, there is to be a mock battle between the houses. Interesting, but I hope you understand that I have far more important things on my mind. My research is proceeding slower than I would like. Your crest is something of a challenge. Frustrating, yet also quite intriguing. I was wondering if I might get a sample of your flesh. A couple square inches would do. No? Perhaps some blood? A couple of drops on the device are all I need.
You serious?
This motherfucker said he wanted some square inches of skin.
Captain Gerald has hardly changed since 20 years ago. I've aged at least 3 times as much as he has. Why am I talking about this? Oh, right. It was because I just overheard
Wait,
Tomas
Zero, have you
remarking
beat
on
this
the
game
subject.
already?
The leader of a legendary group of knights returned. People are bound to be talking about the old captain.
You just gotten pretty far in it so far. Dude.
The church has changed a lot since my time. Said it.
Oh.
The church has changed. Sedith, Hanneman, Manuela, Yuritsa, and many of the knights. None of them were around 20 years ago.
Wait, Dave, you said you Mystery the Emblem is a great story sequel to Shadow Dragon. Do you guys? Oh, so you're like me. You're basically at the very beginning, but you're doing a lot of exploring and whatnot. I dig it. Can I talk to you? Nope. Yeah.
Do bear in mind that even as you are appraising your students, they are appraising you as well. I hope that you will do your best to form lasting bonds with your flock. Oh, and I look forward to witnessing your prowess in the mock battle.
So who are you trying to get with, Zero, in this game? Bulletin board, first floor. Is that it?
I think.
Hey, you. Really?
I think.
So I gotta ask you guys, because I'm quite curious to know what your opinions are. What are your guys' thoughts on streaming on YouTube versus streaming on Twitch?
You there?
I know for me personally, I do not have anywhere near as much engagement or people watching on Twitch. Like as opposed to like using YouTube. Like yeah, like I mean I use both Twitch and YouTube, but I don't know, like for me with Twitch, like you guys know, like I'm multi-streaming right now. I'm on Twitch and YouTube, and I got like one person on Twitch looking who ain't said a goddamn thing. And on YouTube, I got you guys. Y'all have been keeping me talking for like the last almost 2 hours. Whereas on Twitch, ain't nobody talking. And I feel like with Twitch, well, yeah, but a lot of people keep saying like, you know, like a lot of the big streamers say like you shouldn't use like stuff like restream and all that. You should just like stream to one platform and that'd be it. But my personal opinion on that is it's hard to get any type of people to check out your content if ain't nobody watching. It's a bit of a demotivator too.
I trust you're eager to face the Black Eagles in battle. Enjoy the thrill of anticipation while it lasts. Soon you'll wish you had chosen to lead our house instead.
Can I wife her? She got that attitude. Hey girl, you got that RBF real bad. Her RBF is astronomical. It's over 9,000. For those of y'all who don't know what RBF is, a resting bitch face is over 9,000.
If you continue to insist on distracting me, I will have no choice but to get rid of you. Joking, of course.
No, you ain't. And we can throw down if you want.
Wow, Yuritsa sure seems strong. I kind of thought he was going to be the new professor assigned to our class. After that teacher ran away during our outdoor training, I figured Yuritsa was a natural replacement. I was surprised when you were suddenly appointed professor instead. I don't think I could hold my own against Yuritsa in battle. I could probably take you, though. You really think so? With enough training, I'm sure I'll beat you someday.
Yeah, so like I mean that's kind of my thing. Like I really like I'm leaning towards probably just streaming exclusively on YouTube. Because I'm just feeling like Twitch is a waste. I'm kind of feeling like Twitch is a waste. Like I try and just people don't go to my Twitch. Like there's an occasional time when if I play a certain game, I'll get like 50 or so people watching, but on the average it's like one person. And I'm like, I'd rather you know, one of the reasons like I try not to just exclusively stream to YouTube is because I would like to not have all my eggs in one basket with YouTube. But it just seems like YouTube is where I should be versus Twitch. Now the opposite is true of Lehua. I know for Lehua, she does way better on Twitch than she does on YouTube. But yeah.
I care nothing of friendship. If you have no business here, leave.
Man, I'm so hungry right now. It's not even funny.
Professor.
Yeah, and you know, and a lot of people try to to put you down for doing multi-streaming, and I'm like, you can't really be mad at folks for doing that.
Do you know the provenance of our class name? The eagle. That refers to the twin-headed eagle on the Adrestian Empire's coat of arms. And black is the traditional color of the Empire's armor, hence black eagles.
Oh, excuse me.
That's
Oh, Lord. Yeah, girl. My maiden call on. Got your smartwatch and everything. How you doing, girl?
Yes, it's true that I'm the only commoner in the Black Eagle house. I knew that before the first day of class. Those people are simply exhausting.
Yo, Zero, is she the lesbian? Because I lay the charm on her so thick she'll want me. She want a man. Anyone here I need to talk to?
This is the Golden Deer House. You're in charge of a different class, right? Too bad we won't see more of each other. I'm happy to learn from you if the opportunity comes up.
Our house is that of the Golden Deer. Do you know the significance of that name, Professor? Golden deer are sacred creatures, said to have protected Leicester since time immemorial. All three of the houses have a meaning behind their name. You should feel free to ask around if that sort of knowledge interests you.
I think one of the things I'm kind of curious about with this one is like, I'm actually kind of curious with this game. Are there areas I haven't explored yet? Well, some of the things I'm curious about is like, because it seems like this has, in some way, shape, or form, is connected to. Hey, what's up, girl? Seems like it's connected to Marth's story. Well, not directly, but you know, Marth's world. Does this mean that even if I eat with them, that their thing is not gonna go up? What is that? What does that mean? Oh, this won't go nowhere. There's no point in me trying to cook for these three. I ain't got no interest in these other chicks though. Oh. I mean, redhead ain't my type. Sadie's is pretty bomb. I mean, Dorothea's not bad. But I'm sorry, fellas. I either want Petra or Manuela. I ain't got no. I have no options. Ooh. All right.
Right.
Yeah, I chose whatchamacallit? Dimitri's house. Okay, Dave, here's how I went. I really wanted to go with the Golden Deer just because Cloud, his character, his persona is so much to how I am. And I wanted to go with that. But the fact that almost every YouTuber I know or Nintendo YouTuber I know is going with Cloud, I just didn't want to go with it. So I decided to go with Dimitri's house. You know, I really, I don't mind Blue Lions, but I just really didn't want to do what everyone else is doing. Oh. Can I fish again?
You have helped me so much.
Oh.
Professor? Hey, Professor. If you got spare time, wanna join me for a trip into town? We could try to pick up beautiful girls. Or not. I'm kidding. Don't look at me like that. Hey, Professor. If you got spare, we could try to pick... Hey, Professor. If you got spare time, we could try to...
Dude, that's for everybody. Like, so many people are doing that. And I'm like, no, I don't want to be someone else is doing the same thing.
Ugh, I really need to eat. I can't hold out until the next meal. Why can't the dining hall stay open all the time? I need to keep eating if I want to get stronger.
Ooh. Common bitch class. That's fucked up. Of course I'm about to. I gotta share it with 2 people. Alright, well. Her. You know what? I'll share it with a chick that's so shy. I mean, I would go with Leonie because, you know, she got that whole, you know, but I'll give it to the shy girl.
This is a wonderful dish. You could sell this in any restaurant in the capital.
Ooh, this is my favorite. You've got great taste.
Right? Completely reminds me of TA.
Nice. I knew I could count on you.
Oh. Dorothea? Okay. Ain't that a dude? Linhart's a dude, right?
Bruh.
You serious?
Ugh. Why can't the...
Yes.
All right. I mean, Petra is fine. All right.
Professor?
How do I get back to... Where do I need to go now?
Professor.
Okay.
So,
Hello.
I feel like I did everything.
Much appreciated.
I mean, I hope he don't get the wrong idea. I mean, Dorothea is. She. I totally would. Wait, this isn't the same continent as Marth's world, is it? I mean, it's his continent, I don't think.
Ah, it's finally time for the mock battle. I'm eager to put my skills to use. And you, Professor?
Yeah, because we don't ever have a full map of all the different worlds now, do we? Like, well, not all the different worlds, but from each game, like, we don't know where exactly they take place, right?
Excellent. I have high expectations for your command. That said, I've no doubt it will take everything we've got to pull a victory. Our opponents are mighty, that much is certain. But I'm positive we can win.
Hey there. Did we miss our invite to this strategy meeting? No, no worries. We'll just join in now.
Nice try, Claude. But I do not intend to let slip our strategies. Especially when we are up against such strong opponents as you two.
Well now, kind words from His Kingliness. If that's the case, we'd better come up with some clever schemes so as not to disappoint. Right, Princess?
Davey said the name of the continent is different, but who knows? It might be on the same universe. You said Awakening is in the same world as Mars, but Fates is not, since you go through a gate to get to the Awakening world. It's like, is it? Well, I mean, I know it's a different world, but isn't in Fates there's like something about Fates that I feel like it's tied to Awakening somehow beyond the side quest.
Right. No matter the tactics you devise, we will destroy you. The best you can hope for is to learn a thing or two.
There's nothing wrong with a friendly rivalry, but let's not get carried away. A rash attitude could be your undoing after all.
That's the whole thing about Fates is I want that collector's edition of Fates. Just because I've got the 2 regular games, but I want the one with the special edition. I noticed this dude on Craigslist that was selling it for $50 and then straight ghosted. I'm like, they're probably just selling the box or some shit.
Perhaps your time would be better spent preparing instead of worrying about the competition's mindset.
Hey now, if you two were getting this fired up before the battle even starts, it'll make it that much easier for my class to sweep up a win. So please, carry on.
A good point, Claude. I apologize, that wasn't my intention. At any rate, let's vow to make this a productive battle, shall we?
Oh? In that case, I won't hold back.
Oh, how precious. Looks like you and the students have become fast friends.
While I am pleased that you are taking the initiative to acquaint yourself with the students, I'm afraid it's about time for the faculty strategy meeting.
Ah, how time flies. In that case, I'll see you later.
I look forward to assessing your abilities. I hope you don't disappoint.
So I have to pick
Thank you.
Edelgard?
My thank you so much. Thanks so much.
Oh, so Dimitri is gonna be my primary. I kind of feel bad that I chose casual instead of classic. I should have went with classic. Yeah, I remember you told me you did the same thing, and I was like, I shouldn't feel too bad about it. So you felt you should have won with Classic 2 since CA losing units is a great. I know, man. Like I'll go out of my way not to lose my units. Dave, you gonna play this on Classic? And you get it?
It is about time for the battle to begin. Our victory depends on your leadership. Do not let us down.
I'm sure you already understand, but the house that defeats the other two is declared the winner. Incidentally, I'll be overseeing this mock battle, so listen well if you want to win.
Stay focused.
I'll cut through.
Wait, this game, there's a rewind feature in this one?
What should I do?
I didn't know that.
I'll give it my all.
Here we go.
None of your shallow tactics are required, Claude. Ignatz and I will dismantle the opposition.
Me? But I'm not ready.
Are you making light of our new professor? If you drop your guard, you're gonna get hurt.
Dorothea, will you head toward the front lines? I wish to draw the enemy toward us.
Yeah, I didn't know that.
You got it, 80. Leave it to me.
Ferdinand, Hubert, if the enemy comes, stop them.
Leave it to us. Although I could do this on my own.
Clearly not, or Her Highness would not ask me to watch your back.
To me, is the music pretty fucking good in this game?
My. The new professor seems very capable.
Who's next? Each battle, a chance to grow. Another step forward.
What are the odds the people of the three houses are going to end up as characters in Smash?
Thank you.
Well done, Teach. I may have to take this seriously after all.
I've lost. The new professor is quite a commander.
As expected.
Are you really gonna fight two houses at once? An impressive display of confidence.
Victory is in sight, Black Eagles. Do not let up.
Thanks.
The new professor is rather strong. I suppose I'll have to call it a day.
I must stay focused. I'm getting stronger. I can feel it.
Nice.
Dimitri, it's time. We can finally settle the question of who's stronger.
Very well. I accept your challenge. With you as my opponent, I won't hold anything back.
I would expect no less.
Weak.
I'm the son of House Ire. How did I fail? I must need to train harder.
Sufficient.
Quite helpful. getting stronger. I can feel it.
Forced to retreat. Well, things will only get tougher from here on out.
And with the 2 arrows. Nice.
Coming up with brilliant schemes I can handle, no problem, but I'm not much for fighting. Go easy on me. You know that was a joke, right? Jeez, not so much as a smile.
So far, I'm really enjoying the combat of it.
Not good.
I'm starting to see results.
Ugh, I hate losing. I guess I'll just have to settle for cheering the others on.
I'm really enjoying it. I'm enjoying the music. The gameplay is pretty solid. The voice acting is solid.
Ouch! Was that really necessary?
Had to be done. I will handle whatever comes.
Ineffective.
They ain't messed up now. They done fucked up.
I'll give it my all.
goodness. The leadership of someone with actual battle experience is, well, I was as good as useless.
I must steel myself.
Hey, you didn't compliment me like that when my class won last year. Well done. I nearly wound up a patient in my own infirmary.
Is that all?
All right, that's that. The winner of this mock battle is the Blue Lion House.
This victory is the result of everyone's hard work. Thank you, my friends. You did well.
Nice.
Thank you.
Professor, I've been looking for you. I was hoping we could all share a meal together. It could serve as both a victory celebration and a post-battle analysis. What do you think? Of course. After all, we fought hard out there. Such exertion is bound to make anyone hungry for respite. Don't you agree?
Come now, Professor. We can't very well celebrate without the key to our victory present.
He's right. He really is. We were only able to win because we had your help, Professor.
Yes. Compared with that boar who knows nothing save frontal attacks, your tactics were nearly decent.
Felix, you really ought to stop picking fights with His Highness.
Don't worry, Ingrid. I encourage all to speak freely. And I must agree that the Professor's tactics were truly extraordinary. I have much to learn.
Oh,
Oh,
sure.
you can?
But today was exhausting. I'm so hungry I can barely stand.
To be honest, so am I. Let's head to the dining hall. Together.
Professor, I'm sorry to intrude, but you don't look too happy for someone who just won. Well, I understand how hard it can be to accept joy sometimes. I'm sorry for prying. I know we only just met, so this may be difficult for you, but I'd love nothing more than to share our happiness with you. Joy can be so fleeting, after all. We're all in this together, so I hope you will consent. I'm sure the rest of the class feels the very same. Well, come along, Professor. Let's enjoy the fruits of our labor.
Your work with the students was remarkable. I can see Gerald trained you well. I do hope you were able to use the occasion to bond with the students. I'm so happy to hear it. Nothing would please me more than if you used this coming year to grow closer still.
Of course, the mock battle was mere practice. The real fight is the battle of the Eagle and Lion, which will take place during the Wyvern Moon. You are expected to properly train your students so as not to humiliate the Academy during the long-held tradition that is the coming battle.
As for today, I have called you here to tell you of your mission for the month ahead. Your class is to dispose of some bandits causing trouble nearby.
Those affiliated with Garrigmach Monastery have a moral obligation to help those in need, regardless of social standing. Students are no exception. Each month before the newly birthed moon departs, each house of students must complete their assigned mission. You shall work to complete the task at hand alongside your students and report back to the Archbishop before the deadline. Understood? I will soon provide you with the necessary details for your first mission. If I told you now, I expect you would only forget, and I despise repeating myself.
I can sense something special within your heart. I have high hopes for you.
Bandits, they say. Do you recall when we first met? You shall not fall so shamelessly again, correct? Have you no words for me? Do not tell me that you are shocked to hear from me. You ought to know that I am always with you now. To hear my voice should not come as a shock. Whatever shall I do with you? I am alive within the confines of your heart. I am unknown to all but you, but through your eyes and ears, I see and hear. Just listen to your heart, as you are doing now, and we may speak like this.
It is, huh?
All that I know.
What is this nonsense? All I was told was to kill as many noble pipsqueaks as possible. No one said anything about the Knights of Damned Saros being on our trail.
You have proven yourself worthless, distracted by something so trivial. I had hoped you would achieve your goal despite the setback. But now a child of the Knight's former captain is in play. How interesting.
Hey, this isn't what I agreed to!
Hiring a mercenary as a professor. What was that woman thinking?
Are you listening to me? How do we finish this?
You die.
What?
Underestimating the Knights was an amateur mistake. One you will pay for. The road to eternal torment awaits you all. Now I must locate your replacements.
Wait! Get back here! Damn you!
I had to say, the story is pretty much intriguing me.
Part 1. White Clouds. Harpstring Moon. Familiar scenery. In honor of the saints whose births or deaths took place under this moon.
Alright, I'm gonna say that for another stream, guys. I'm incredibly hungry. I'm tired. And we're gonna call it a stream. Thank you guys for coming through. Thank you for hanging out. Zero, Dave, Fabian, Simply Chris. Oh man. Ooh, HLO. Thank you guys for coming through. Man, I'm gonna give me a pizza. I haven't had pizza in a while. And yeah, we'll pick it up again. If you guys gonna come through, if you want, you can come through on Friday, and we'll do a longer stream. We'll start stream at 7 o'clock my time, and just stream throughout the night because I have nothing to do that next day. But yeah, thank you for coming through. Support the channel if you want to. We got memberships with different things. If you guys want to, you can join. It's just low. It's $1 a month if you want, or $5, just whatever. I'm just cheap plug. If you want to support the channel, you can. The biggest support of the channel is actually just, you know, tuning in, checking out the content, sharing it around, and just being here. You know, money's not required for that. Yeah, we'll be back on Friday. We'll play some more Fire Emblem. That being said, catch y'all on the next one.